Hey, I'll be reacting to Shironeko Project Zero Chronicle Episode 2 from the, and I'll start the reaction from the 2-minute and 26-second mark in 1, 0, go. Alright. Excited for this one. See what it does after all that intense build-up. Alright, looks like we're getting to the epic stuff from the get-go. Cool. I actually like that we get a capacity for abilities. If you can do telepathy to everyone in our kingdom, that's actually pretty cool. And I actually do want to see their faction actually get involved in a major fight, because they kind of skipped over the fighting in the previous episode. Yeah. I had a feeling it was going to do jack squat. By the character design, too. Looks like this dude's going to kick a lot of ass. Jeez. Just unfortunate, that didn't even seem like it did anything, the flame attack. And it looked powerful, too. Okay. Okay. I like that cockiness. Because Bella's actually bringing in something that the first episode didn't really have, which was an enemy with personality, intention, too. So far it's actually an improvement over the first episode. And it's working out of the fact that this first episode took care of most of the introductions. I like how he says I won't let them get close, but in him saying that, it just feels like it's going to be a potential death flag. Potential. Yeah, we just cutting up all those attacks as if it was butter. Oh. It's probably just tickling him. Yeah. So then that was probably just taking a warm shower with the heat and the water hitting simultaneously. Geez, that thing looks like like an uber intense version of Hyperman. Okay. Well, that's some nice visual quality there with like the debris animation. Honestly, if that was his strongest magic, he honestly has no options other than to run or hope backup shows up and then escape, because to actually see one of the mains in action finally. Honestly, with Bao, with the type of heat he was packing, he seems to be having the upper hand right now. I mean, in all honesty. He's just making her forces look like a joke. Yeah, looks like he's gonna finally be the one that they can't take on. At least it seems like it's foreshadowing that. Well, yeah, they are deserters, so. Hmm. Okay. Good thing he's got cat-like reflexes. Finally, we're back to the fight that is actually interesting. I actually want to see more of that. Even though the CG animation from Bao isn't that great, the close-ups of him look really, really good. They actually look hand-drawn. Actually, they probably are hand-drawn, the close-ups. Oh, he's got fast cat-like reflexes too. He's saying that, and yet this dude still he has a lot of tricks left. I mean, at the very least, it's implying that he's taking some damage. Some, even though it's, like he mentioned, it's almost nothing. But I like it though. I mean, yeah, she can't put any more strain, but it's not like she has the luxury of options. Huh? I hope there's a good narrative explanation for that, because he literally had the upper hand against his enemy. I don't like that shit where bad guy's about to take on the main protagonist to defeat him, then he's like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna leave when I have the advantage. What the fuck is this shit? Really? Really? The series had some nice tension going for it. Actually had some cool action, and then the writers just decided to take the piss. There had better be a damn good explanation for that. Which is a shame, because everything before that scene where Bal just was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna leave, everything before that was pretty good. I was like, okay, this is actually pretty engaging. Oh. I actually like that angle there. Giving off. So wait. I'm assuming that's Val. He's doing all that without even, as much as like lifting a finger. Just out of sheer willpower. Oh my. Hmm. Oh, talk about major ambition. Hmm. At least that explains why he's so desperate to take on the Sky Dwellers. So at least we're getting some nice ambition and motivation. Oh. That it could explain why he potentially wants another successor, because the current King of Darkness is a dick! Seemingly, he's a dick. So I wouldn't blame Valis for wanting to put in our main protagonist as the king. Understandable. If you're gonna lead a kingdom, you might as well be. I'm assuming that's just the basics. Honestly, that's not really bad though. Whoa. Going for the nice emotional insults. Potential insults there. Okay, when he said that, he looks like a boy in a candy store. And I like how it proved Alice's point, too. See, I like that. It's going to bring up some potential tension, too. Even though there's not much in the bit of animation, at the very least we're getting some nice bonding between him and the townspeople and Valis. Oh, it's a sweet little smile there. Considering he has a good amount of respect for skiers, he would probably wear that with some pride. Oh yeah, the smile. Actually, kind of wish we had more of skiers though. But I understand why they couldn't show more of them. It was just meant to like transition the plot And nothing more, nothing less. Of course it'd be stern at the Oppa. Ah, men of culture too. Oh. Actually, I like that. Seeing the potential competition. And a nice transitory sequence too, because it went from showing our main character to now showing showing the other successors. I like that one's quirkiness. Whoa! Okay, I wonder how main character's gonna stack up to that. I mean, I guess he's just gonna have to go through some super duper training. I already like Lady Groza more than. Oh. Wait, could that be our boy? Yes! It's him! Oh. Man, I love that swagger. He's radiating. He's blushing. If only she knew that man in front of him is a successor candidate. Oh man, I'm liking this one. I mean, hey, maybe she'll get her shot later. She should visit that place again. I love how they're even trying to help her out and be like, and emotionally. Oh. Can't blame him for him wanting to stay with this sword. Especially with all the memories he has. I mean, you learn how to become a badass with that sword, especially with all the training you received from Valis. Although there's nothing to stop him from actually wielding two swords, though. Ah. You know what, actually, even though this episode had some downsides, like Bella just being like, you know what, I just wrecked your kingdom, I fucked up a lot of people, but you know what, I'm gonna take my leave. Aside from that being the only thing I did not like specifically about this episode, because even I was like, how can y'all have that much build up and then just have the bad guy be like, peace out? It just feels like it's a way of artificially extending the plot, since the writers wrote themselves in a corner. That's what it pretty much feels like. But aside from that sequence there that I didn't enjoy, I relatively enjoyed everything else. I enjoyed actually seeing Ramel protagonist actually get a bit stronger through the training and all that. Kind of would have preferred a bit of expanded training sequences though, because the monster he took on looked pretty powerful. Like, literally, it looked like no joke, and yet in this sequence it just takes it on in one slash. So I feel like they probably should have expanded the training montage sequences here and there, at least by like, I feel like this material should have been expanded to 2 episodes for it to like, oh okay, after credits time. Actually, I like that change in her, the slow change in her philosophy when it comes to that. Especially after having like that fierce encounter, it would. Oh, okay. I'm liking where this PV's going. I'm assuming our main character is gonna just smoke that dude. Because honestly, Redhead, he looks like a jobber. I'm gonna just be perfectly honest. He looks like the type of character that's there just as like a measuring stick for the main protagonist in anime. And it doesn't look like a character that's gonna be meant to actually do anything meaningful. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong and he's actually gonna kick some ass. You never know with these animes. But aside from that, yeah, there were a few elements in this episode I didn't like because I would have loved to have seen more expanded training. Literally, first episode, we saw our MC be kind of weak, so now he's relatively pretty strong looking. I would have loved to have seen at the very least half an episode of training, and that's what I mean by I wish they would have expanded this material to like 2 episodes. And then the lack of explanation as to why Bao didn't finish the job when he had the upper hand. I'm like, really? What the hell is that? Feels like it's just the writer is trying to escape because, oh man, we made this sequence so badass, we can't do anything about it. So there was the downsides. As for the upsides, I liked it when our main character was actually bonding with Valis, and you see Valis smile as our main protagonist gets stronger. Those sequences are sweet. I like when we saw the queen of the Sky Dwellers pretty much worry about the forces of darkness and even wonder if it's possible to even understand them near the end of the episode. So there were nice snippets of character development here and there. And additionally, of the small bits of action we did get with Bao, they looked pretty good. They looked intense. And it brought in the tension. So all in all, there were positives in this episode. But this anime is starting to show cracks in its armor. But hopefully it can bring it along. It could like find its rhythm and it can get going in its 3rd episode. And as for how I felt about this episode, of a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 10 being exceptional, 5 being average, I still thought it was a 6 out of 10. Just a smidge above average, and I'll for sure be checking out the 3rd episode, and I just hope it just does something more substantive going into its 3rd episode, because honestly, in this one, it just felt like it was just going from plot point to plot point to plot point to plot point. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. Be sure to comment on your thoughts on how you feel about Miraction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Rate the bit, share it, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later if you come back for more. And be sure to rate the video, share, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Have a great and safe day, everyone, and bye-bye.